Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's the Saints and the Ravens, and it comes your way next.
They love their crab cakes and they love their football. That's what Maryland does. And we're at M&T Bank Stadium down near the Inner Harbor of Baltimore. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New Orleans Saints. Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. This will be fielded inside the 5. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. They'll be quarterbacked, of course, by a 2-time Super Bowl champion in his 18th NFL season. It's Ben Roethlisberger. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down. Now Roethlisberger. He finds Robinson. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle, and they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one, and there's an example on this first possession of the game.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Coming left is Michel. There's the stiff arm. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful. And that strength was on display there.
Yeah, and this could be a sign of what this defense is in for, because, you know, all week long the coaches were preaching to the defense, you've got to be able to wrap up against a back like him or he can make you pay. Technique, technique, technique.
And the next-gen stats shows us the tale of how much yardage he was able to pick up after the initial contact. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Now Roethlisberger. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to sack back at the 16-yard line. They couldn't contain Deshaun Hand that time as he gets home for the sack.
The 1st and goal looked like things were set up nicely, and now all of a sudden on 2nd and goal, Charles, a big challenge ahead of them.
And you have to know when you're this close to the goal line, things are going to happen faster, so you've got to get the ball out quick. Not going to have much time in the pocket before the defenders bring pressure.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. To throw here, Roethlisberger. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Michael Pittman there to make the grab. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. And the QB rating right now, sky high. 4 for 4 on that opening drive, and it ends with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to figure it out. I think I need my friends from MIT to come in and help me. But I think 158.3 is the number one.
Yep, that's the
right.
high
That's
mark.
the highest you can get. That's where he is. He'd like to continue on that pace.
Extra point attempt to come here. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead. So that drives 7 plays in length, and it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. So here come the Ravens with their first look on offense. They'll be led by a 3-time Pro Bowler in his 5th season. It's Deshaun Watson.
And he's exactly the man you want in control of your offense. Excellent arm, good zip on the ball, not afraid to use his legs when he needs to. And what he's excelled at doing is making plays when the first read isn't available or when the pressure's about to get to him.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. A give to Jones. Not a whole lot of room to run. Gets it to the 35 after showcasing the great move. And give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And it was the stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Well, they just watched the other team take the ball downfield and score, so they knew that this drive, this opening drive, was on them. And, boy, that was important to pick up that first down there and keep this one going.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
It's not easy playing the corner, is it? A lot of times you got to defend against the pass, but sometimes you have to play against the run. How about the job he did there, crashing inside to make that tackle for a loss?
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Over the middle, complete. That's Fuller. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Still leaves him with 4th and short. Any chance you go for it?
It's definitely in the back of my mind. In fact, I've discussed it with my staff all week long, different situations that I may want to go for it. Where's the ball in the field? Do I have confidence in my trigger guy? What am I going to do? I'm also talking about my analytics department. What are the odds? If I don't get it, what's it going to do to me the rest of the game? Personally, I end up taking all that, putting it in my head, and making a decision. And you know me, I'm probably going to go for it.
Wow, Trent, you want to make an opening drive statement.
Yes, I do. Once I have the ball and I've got it on the move, I don't want to just give up that easily.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. That's into the hands of Edwards. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. On the handoff, it's Michel. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. Roethlisberger. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. Here's Roethlisberger, staying on his feet. Steps away to his left. And Roethlisberger sliding to a stop, but he does have the first down. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Now it's Roethlisberger. He'll get this one to Pittman. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
To throw again on second down. Roethlisberger stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. It's a gain of 5, and they'll be faced with a third and inches. Now it's Roethlisberger. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. Rohrwasser's kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Tackle made there by Chidobe Awuzie. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Watson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And he'll bring it back to the 9-yard line. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. Following the fumble recovery, it's Roethlisberger. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes now for Ben Roethlisberger.
And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, that didn't take long. The turnover instantly almost turning into points.
And when that happens, a lot of teams have the mentality of let's strike right now. You've got them off balance after the turnover or the takeaway. Let's go get it. And that's exactly what they did.
So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. To throw is Watson. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. .37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10.
The New Orleans offense back out and ready to go.
They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a 2-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Here's Roethlisberger. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2. As they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. That's complete to his tight end, Sullivan.
No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
Throwing, Jones. Got a man, that's Colin Johnson. And he is going to have a Saints first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Now Jones. He'll drop this down to Taylor. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw again. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw again.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Milton Williams brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. I think this defense, Charles, realizing the deficit they're facing, they're going to have to step up and make more plays like we just saw there.
Yeah, those are the type of plays that can focus a defense because, as we know, they've had their trouble so far in this one. But they just proved to themselves that they can get to him, and I expect them to continue to bring that type of pressure in order to try and turn around their fortunes.
He'll find the tight end, Sullivan, complete.
They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, the coverage was tight that time. They allowed the pass underneath to him, but they rallied to him pretty fast, too. Converged on him and got him down. That'll bring up 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away.
Waiting for it back deep, Antonio Callaway.
And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out.
They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off.
He'll check this one down to Gainwell.
7 yards on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick. That is caught by the former Gator, Antonio Callaway. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a 1st down. Now, that last pass, CD, he just added another notch to the old belt. What a career it's been. He's over 35,000 career passing yards now.
And when you say that number, over 35,000 yards, how many people have done that prior to him?
Right around 30.
Boy, that's a pretty good number. Now you're into a membership that means you've done a heck of a job in this league for a decent amount of time. You're recognized as one of the better players.
11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early. So that'll back them up 5. Again, it's Fitzpatrick. That one brought in by his tight end, Adam Shaheen. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter. You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield. They're into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Boy, we've seen a lot of mistakes here this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
A first carry here for J.J. Taylor. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Jones. Johnson's got it complete. And some room to work. Powering forward. Touchdown, New Orleans. Colin Johnson, 77 yards. And the Saints are able to widen their lead here in this first half. And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we could at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
Yeah, this is a guy who runs with such balance and control. I mean, he went through that early contact just like he was driving over a speed bump, and he's able to continue his way downfield and wind up in the end zone.
Justin Rohrwasser now for the PAT. And the lead is now 24. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. Now returning it, Antonio Callaway. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Get ready. Get ready.
Baltimore about ready to go on offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive.
And down he goes. Fitzpatrick sacked. Linval Joseph never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12. And this offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Oh, he shifts past him. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long. Now Fitzpatrick. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. Such a costly interception, nearly a pick 6, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They've got to see if they can stop a score.
Looking to throw. Jones. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
In today's NFL, we're accustomed to the tight end getting downfield and creating plays and wreaking a little havoc in the secondary. Not on this one, though. They diagnosed that one really well.
Tried the dump off, lost yardage. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. On the handoff, this is Swift. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Rohrwasser's kick is good. And the lead increases even further. It's 27-0 now. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Hardy Nickerson there to make the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. On the draw, Gainwell. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Here we go.
To throw, Fitzpatrick. He finds Robinson. And he will have a Ravens first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Make it happen.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. Fitzpatrick now. And down he goes. Fitzpatrick sacked. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. 3 first-half interceptions now, and Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play caller from here on out got to design some throws for him that he can complete, keep it away from the defense, and try and get him back on track.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again. Jones. He finds Taylor. Complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, his completion percentage continues to rise with that one, but sometimes you want your completion percentage to go down. Maybe you should have thought about throwing that one away.
I should just say, it is easier said than done, but that's where you maybe bury it at his feet and make sure he doesn't catch it.
Great call right there. Put it near the receiver, no grounding, nothing like that, but no one gets a chance to pick it off either.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Off play action. Jones. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A lot of deflating looks on that defense. It seems like they just cannot find a way to get a key stop on 3rd down. Here's another conversion, and now this offense, they're in a position to go up even further as they've got it 1st and goal.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Colin Johnson ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Saints are pouring it on. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my...
And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Point after, right down the middle, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Callaway, the return man. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Raven offense going to take over late in this first half. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the 31, Fitzpatrick. This one complete to the tight end, O'Shaughnessy. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. Now they got to get to the line quickly. From just shy of midfield, Fitzpatrick. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So that's now 3 first-half interceptions, and that last one even costlier as it's returned for 6 points. So as a quarterback, how do you regain your focus?
Well, QB 101 says you never show them that you're sweating. Still act like you're the guy, that you've thrown 6 touchdown passes, not 3 interceptions. But he's human. He's got to face up to his teammates. He's got to own up to that, see if he can brace up, and also not look over his shoulder and see his backup starting to warm up. It's going to be a tough one for him.
Extra point right down the middle, and that will extend this big lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Callaway, the return man. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, and not much time, we'll see how they play this.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. Back to you guys in just a minute as we've started the countdown to opening night. Remember, the preseason has shrunk from 4 games down to 3. So just 2 more weeks of preseason action follow this, and then we get it all started on the first Thursday after Labor Day. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, they weren't quite as successful throwing the ball as their counterparts were, but they still were able to move the ball reasonably well in that first half.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. Any surprise in your mind he's out there to start the second half after 4 first-half interceptions?
He's to be surprised by a lot of things, partner, but in this case I'm not, because you know they want him to be their guy. And the only way to truly establish that is to give him a chance to work through some of the issues he had in the first half.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's Fitzpatrick. And that one almost intercepted. Could have been his 3rd pick of the game. Instead, it's going to bring up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Fitzpatrick. He'll drop this underneath for Gainwell. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Ouch, you thought you had the defensive stand. Roughing the passer wipes it out.
What does every defense talk about? 3 and out, right? Thought they were able to get off the field. Not so.
He's going to sling this deep downfield.
And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete.
From the gun, Fitzpatrick. Throw right side of the tight end, O'Shaughnessy. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll throw again. Fitzpatrick. Quick slant. Caught by Moore. And he will have a Ravens first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. On 1st and 10, Fitzpatrick. And down he goes. Fitzpatrick sacked.
I think that time he just maybe held on to it a little too long, CD, because after a couple of seconds in this league, you know those defenders are coming.
And how many times do we talk about complementary football? And we usually talk about, does the offense help the defense? Does the defense help the offense? I think in this case, does the quarterback help out his offensive line? You only have a certain amount of time to get rid of the football. They can only do so much. On this play, he took them to the limits.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Setting up the screen with Gainwell.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for Baltimore. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. And last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the roads
true.
will be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
51-yard line.
Throwing Jones. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. Now Jones. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
That's to the speedster Olamide Zaccheaus. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down. Back to throw again. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones, he'll find Gandy Golden there, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 33 yards that time.
Frankly, I don't know that this defense knows what to do anymore. Just look at their body language out there. The passing game has absolutely been relentless throughout.
Swift will score. Touchdown, New Orleans. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
The extra point up and good, and the lead will swell by 1 more. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Callaway, the return man. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. On 2nd and 11 now. Fitzpatrick. He's got his tight end O'Shaughnessy. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Throwing Fitzpatrick. He's got an open man. He completes it to Callaway. And he will have a Ravens first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. On 1st and 10, it's Gainwell. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A good gain on 1st has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Again, a run with Gainwell. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick. And that'll be dumped off to Gainwell. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Fitzpatrick. Man open is Robinson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate
The effect, the home crowd with you.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
To try again after the sack, Fitzpatrick. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete. 3rd and long for Ryan Fitzpatrick. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Antonio Callaway, 26 yards. And the Ravens are able to make things a bit more respectable. And man, Charles, talk about zinging something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Taylor now from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The New Orleans offense set to take over. Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sullivan. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Swift. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Back to throw. Jones. He'll find the tight end Sullivan complete.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
On 2nd down, Swift. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there, good for a Saints 1st down.
1st down, New Orleans.
Let's go.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports.
Hey, 25 to Mike. 25 to Mike. Yeah, that's what I do.
Running is Swift. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
We'll go 25 to Mike. Let's go.
Off the play fake. Jones. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a 1st down.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way, it worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Back to the running game with Swift. Zaven Collins, rookie first-round pick there on the stop. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Jones. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, and now it's 3rd down. They'll run here with Swift. And he'll be brought down with the 1st down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure.
Why are we doing this?
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
They'll run with Swift, and he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. DeAndre Swift, ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Saints just continue to roll. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And certainly this, not the performance that they were hoping for to begin the exhibition season, but still plenty to watch for in this 4th quarter. Fitzpatrick now to throw on 1st down. That's taken in by Callaway. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
At the 29-yard line.
Here's Fitzpatrick. Out left to Shaheen. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. The Ravens on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. To the air again, Fitzpatrick. This is caught by Robinson. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
1st down, Fitzpatrick. That's complete over the middle to Callaway. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. A 1st down throw for Fitzpatrick. His throw caught at about the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's Clement. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. He'll try again. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Corey Clement, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. So the toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
Yeah, and you're hoping the defense can miss too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field and that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. And when they do,
that race to the pylon, and this time he had the speed to win that race.
PAT up and good by Rosas as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. On the return is J.J. Taylor. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They lead big. Quite the kickoff, really, to this exhibition schedule as they start once more with a 1st and 10. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones trying to lay one up deep. And, oh, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. And here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And this showing really not a good one on either side of the ball, but still 3 more preseason games to follow and a lot to play for here for the guys on the field now as they're hoping to secure that roster spot. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Fitzpatrick now. Quick hitter here, it's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion. From just shy of midfield, Fitzpatrick. He'll drop this underneath for Gainwell. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Fitzpatrick on 1st down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. DeMarcus Robinson, the intended target on that one. And that'll bring up 2nd down. He'll find Gainwell out of the backfield. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And
that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you can get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves, that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
56, the mic, boys, 56.
They'll throw again, Fitzpatrick. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Fitzpatrick. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
That's a whole lot of points still to be down. But congratulations, they're still fighting, and they scored another touchdown.
My old high school coach used to say, Charles, he said, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and sometimes you wish you never had showed up.
Could have saved the gas money, the hotel, what have you, huh?
This taken in at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. It has been a dream start to the preseason thus far as they look to finish things strong in the 4th quarter. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
And the Saints personnel.
Here's Swift. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. On 2nd down, Swift. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're